stepping out of my comfort zone and loving what I'm finding. Hello and welcome to Michelle's Life on Repeat, where I have chronic illness and I distract that pain, baby, let me tell you, by orchids. By growing them in my little room here, and I call it my orchid room, and by buying them. On Payday, I call it Presents on Payday. And today I have an orchid delivery from one of my favorites, yet again, Brookside Nurseries for the win. Once again, they are my favorite nursery so far, them and Kalapana Orchids. And I've been checking both websites frequently. And Kalapana hasn't got any of their new plants in yet for the season, but Brookside in California has. So, you know, you just gotta go with what you gotta go with for Payday. Payday presents. Let's open this box. I'm gonna put it down below me so that I can get a good opening. I ordered 3 plants, so let's see what they are. Oh, they're all stuck together, so we'll get them all out at once. 1, 2, 3. Ow. Let me move the box out of the way and snip away the tape. If this is your first time here to my channel, I thank you and I welcome you. And take a look around and enjoy yourself. I've got a lot of videos, a lot about orchids, a few about migraines, a few about fibromyalgia, and a few about just life in general. This first one feels small or short. Sorry if that paper's really loud. I'll try to be quiet. It is a small one. They put these in for the sake of shipping to protect the plant from bouncing around. They're very thorough and very good at padding and protecting all the roots. I don't remember all the plants that I ordered because, like I've said before, my short-term memory when I'm ordering plants late at night doesn't really stick until I see them, touch them, and work with them on my little grow space. So it's always a mystery. I like that. It's always something to look forward to. And that I love, dendrobiums. And she is a little one. Dendrobium waringa. Waringa. Purple Heaven. She looks like she's pretty young still, but I'll have to go back into my notes from the company and see what size she is. Maybe she's a year out, maybe she's 2 years, maybe she'll bloom this spring or this summer. She doesn't have any spikes growing that I see, but I haven't given her a thorough look over. And I'm pretty certain, a bark and perlite mix. She's pretty stable in the pot, so it wasn't like they just picked her up from somewhere else, put her in, and sprinkled bark around her. You've been known to get that before. And she does, let me show you, have some new roots growing on in there. Move those leaves out of the way. Well, move my fat hand out of the way. Let's see if we can, do you see it there now? Yeah, she's got some nice roots. And I'll show a picture up on the screen of what she will look like when she's all in bloom. Okay, 1 and 2. I don't want them to fall over, so I'm going to put them off, one off to the side on the flat surface. Oh, I know that's loud on the microphone. Sorry. We get all the loudness out of the way. Wow. This one has some really unique character to it. Look at that. What did I just see fly out? A bug from California just flew into my Washington home. We'll get it. Let's find out what she is. And again, the fuzzy foam packing around the spike is always a good thing. Tape on the scissors, not a good thing. They put staples at the end of the fuzz, if you can find where the staple is. Aha, it's in the front. You all saw that, I did not. Oh my goodness. It looks like the plant's giving me a high five. I'll show you. I still don't know the name of her or remember the name, but look at that high five. That is so cool. 1, 2, 3, 4 flower blooms. Oh, I see new growth. New buds down here, not buds, new leaves growing up, which will turn into pseudobulbs. Lots of roots coming out of this package. Those of you who are experts, what do you guess the name? This is your chance to test your skills against the label, because it surely wouldn't be against my skills for remembering names. Look at those roots. And there's that new growth. Looking mighty pretty. She's a dual leaf, bi-leaf. Well, most of them have this, but that one has 2, that has 2. Then there's single ones. Single ones. Must be a mixed up parenting gene pool. Kind of like all of us, just a little mixed up. This is an SLC Coastal Sunrise called Tropico. It has awards behind it from the HCC/ACS or AOS. But I am loving it, and because she's got some buds going, I'm learning my lesson. I am not going to deconstruct her, check out her roots, and make sure there's no bugs. I will keep these 3 separated in their own little personal space, their own little bubble. Can't wait. Gorgeous. All right, let's look at orchid number 3. We'll put her name tag back so I don't forget, because if there was one person in this room who forgets, that would be me. All right, number 3, here we go. Sorry again for the noise. Here's your chance once again, folks, friends, knowledgeable orchid lovers, orchid trivia buffs. Hey, maybe we can make a game like Alex Trebek's wonderful Jeopardy game. What kind of orchid is Michelle holding in her hands? You have to answer it as a form of a question down below. And Michael McCarthy, you're allowed to play, although I know you know all these answers. You look at this and you probably go, bingo, got it. God gave you a brain that just clicks. If you don't know, Michael McCarthy is a gentleman who, he says he doesn't have a YouTube page, but he should. But he's got a lot of knowledge to pass on about orchids. And I've learned a lot by reading his comments in other people's orchid rooms. Let's open up these spikes because they are foamed up. I know there's going to be a mystery goodness underneath. Don't want to hurt you, little plant. I haven't revealed the name yet because I haven't looked yet. So if you think you've got it figured out, maybe the look at this spike will help you know. I should play some game show music, huh? Do 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 do. Oh gosh, no way. One of them has opened in transit. Oh, thank you, Lord. I'm glad it's not even. Packed it so well. Thank you, Brookside. Thank you. You preserved this little peanut for me. Look at this. Look at this. There's fuzz everywhere. I'll have to clean her up. But look at that flower. Let me get the fuzz off. Look at that flower. Can you see it, guys? I'm working the camera. I'll get her closer. Hold up. Can you see that? She might be a little small. She may have just opened today because, let me try turning it this way a little bit. Because of the angle, not all the buds are opened up. I hope you get, well, when she opens up fully in a few more days, I'll give you guys a better view. So have you come up with a name for this orchid yet? I look at her and I think, ooh, tiger lily. That's what sounds good to me. But her real name is, oh, I've never heard of this one. A BST. And I think it's crossed with an N. Grecum. Tarantula Sweet Orange. What a name. Tarantula Sweet Orange. So I imagine her arms are going to go out and look like that. I normally stick to round, curvy, soft petals. This one is a reach out of my comfort zone. So it'll be exciting. Now I'm looking down at her leaves and I see there are some red and some spots. I don't know what that means. I'm gonna have to research it. Again, it's on the tips of these other leaves. So 3 of these leaves. I'm wondering if she got too much sun. Generally, when a plant gets too much sun, it will color. But I will look that up. She has a moss layer on the top, and it's nice and moist right now. And what I will do is, now that they're home, I normally like to peek in there, but not with those buds. I'm gonna leave them alone. That's my new goal for 2021. Just leave them alone while they're in spike. That's what my goal is. I can see that she has a live moss on top, but I don't know if she has bark underneath or moss deep down. So I will kind of peek and then just drop her back in. Shall we peek together? The audience is cheering, yes, yes, peek, peek. The smart ones out there going, no, don't be a fool. Don't mess with it. Ah, she does have moss fully around her, which tells me she's a plant that likes water. She likes to not dry out. And she will definitely need a new potting up into a bigger container after we're done with all the blooms. Thanks for joining me today. I have fun when I open my orchids. I don't think about my pain, and the room gets more beautiful. Stepping out of my comfort zone and loving what I'm finding. I appreciate your time today with me. I look forward to showing you what these look like when they bloom, and when I repot them, I'll be sure to let you know. Bye-bye.